All right, Ben Parker, CardinalSportsReport.com here with Stanford defensive coordinator Bobby April III. So first of all, just want to lead off by asking you how did you feel things went defensively for your group against the Hornets on Saturday?
Yeah, I thought we had some opportunities to make some plays, and we missed those opportunities. Got to get cleaner in our communication. Right, I got to be better at getting calls into these guys earlier and allowing them to go out there and play and take advantage of their abilities. And I like how we're going to respond. We've had really good 2 practices here.
One of the things you guys did get, which was a positive on Saturday, was a couple of takeaways. Scotty Edwards with a pick, Colin Wright with a pick as well. Just what did you guys do well defensively to force those turnovers?
Yeah, I think we stayed within our zones and stayed within the defense. And when we did that and we execute our plan, we play pretty dang good. We got to be more consistent. Right now we're probably not batting at more than 30%. So we need to improve that area of just being consistent and doing what we do in practice and taking it to the game.
How disappointed were you that Colin didn't get that pick 6 and he was down? Just what was kind of the emotion there when you saw that it wasn't a touchdown?
Oh man, when I saw it was a touchdown, it was like Christmas Day as a 5-year-old, right? Excitement, high fives, and then when it gets called back, and I don't get to see the replays where I sit, so I didn't get a great eye on what had happened. And when I found out on the headset, man, it hurt, but also I was excited for Colin. He had an opportunity to make a play, and he made it, and he's going to learn from his opportunity that he made to, try to keep those feet up. And obviously, when he has the ball in his hand, and he's able to make a lot of big plays for us.
Just how exciting is it to have a redshirt freshman that's that talented? Yeah.
Yeah, well, really across the board, we've got redshirt freshmen and sophomores everywhere making plays right now. We got to be more consistent, and having Colin as a player right now and in the future, we're really excited about him.
Just talk about the Arizona offense and what's going to be kind of the key to kind of containing their quarterback and just their overall offense.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. They've got talent all over the field. Their offensive line plays really well. The tight ends are great. So it's another challenge for us, and it's kind of the deal this year in the Pac-12 is that everyone's got a really good team, and there's no exception here. Arizona is really, really well coached. They're an elite program right now, and we got a lot of work to do to get to that for sure.
Talking to Lance Kennelly today, just talk about what he's kind of brought to your OLB room, and just kind of as a senior, just what he's brought. Yeah.
Yeah, Lance has been there, done that, right? He's been in a Cardinal for a long time, and he's seen the ups and the downs. He's seen big wins and big losses, so he's able to speak to the group in that term, where a lot of the guys in the unit right now are very young. So his voice is really important. He does a great job of leading the young guys.
One of the things that I noticed was David Bailey didn't play, I don't think, in the first quarter against Sac State. What was was he injured, or just were you guys hoping to save him? What was kind of going on there exactly? Yeah,
he was pretty banged up, right? And we needed him time to get warmed up a little bit more, and we wanted to use him in situations that we needed him to be heavily involved. And early in the game, we just felt that the hampering of what he had wasn't big enough to push him for an entire game. So we were just holding him to make sure everything was right to go.
Yeah, and then so when a guy is when a guy like that who's obviously so integral to the defense is not 100%, just kind of what challenges that pose for the defense, and is that also at the same time maybe an opportunity for growth for other guys to step up?
Yeah, I think it's both, right? We knew Dave was kind of banged up going on the whole week, so those practice reps were given out to younger guys throughout the week. So that in itself, outside those game reps, is huge. It was great to get Dave back out there, and he felt really good when he was running around. So I'm excited about him moving forward here. But for sure, anytime a guy gets an opportunity on the field, be it in a practice rep or a team setting in a game, it's really important for growth.
Yeah, and also just kind of talk about the defensive line. How do you feel that unit is coming in, and just in terms of putting pressure on the quarterback and stopping the run, how would you kind of evaluate things in that department?
Yeah, we need to improve. We need to improve getting to the quarterback, containing our lanes. Right, we're having the quarterback break our contain way too many times. Run game wise, we've done a decent job. Obviously we want to be better, but done a decent job of holding up to the edges. But there's a lot of improvement all over the field, not just in the D-line. Guys can stay in coverage longer, and we missed some adjustments that we had worked on in practice that we need to get better at.
Yeah, and trying what else to ask you here, but against the Wildcats, I guess, what are the biggest improvements you want to see from your defense from Sac State to this week?
Yeah, I want to see some growth. I want to see some growth as a player and growth as a defense. By growth, I mean I need these guys to communicate better. I need them to take the next step and take practice to the game, right? That most of these guys, and it's not an excuse, but these are their first snaps they're getting in live action. And it shows. It shows. They need to grow up and they need to play like they're practicing. And I feel really good if we can get that done.
Yeah, I was losing a question in my mind, but it came back to me. Just talk about the defensive scheme you're running and how do you feel the guys are kind of adjusting to it? Because there's a lot of like new terminology and things for the guys.
Yeah, we haven't changed much since we've gotten here, right? So the terminology and the techniques we're asking are the same thing we asked in January when we first got here. Again, doing it in a live setting with young guys takes a little bit of time to get that rolling. I do feel confident that they know what we're asking them to do. We just got to do a better job of coaching it and get them to do it at the level we need them.
Perfect. Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate it.